Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello, everyone. Merry Christmas to everyone. So today is 28th of December. We are walking to the end of the year, and it's good to have you all here with us today. I hope you're okay. I hope you have had a great Christmas. I hope you were surrounded by the family. You are still safe, and let's keep our morale high, and we're sure that we will overcome all these difficult moments, especially here in Europe. We are facing a sad moment, and I hope everything is going to be okay. So just keep going on our study today. We will talk about chapter 13 of the Gospel according to Spiritism, items 5, 6. We're gonna talk today is 5, 6, 7, and 8. So 5 to 8 we will discuss today, just for your reference. So chapter 13, the Gospel according to Spiritism, items 5 to 8. Okay? While as you can see, people are joining us. Hello, Clady. Good to have you here, my dear. Hello. I hope you're okay from Brazil. Yeah. While we are waiting, people joining us, I can see a lot of people are logged in. So let's do our initial prayer. And I would like to invite everyone, if you want, if you can, to close your eyes, raise up your thoughts. Let's make connections with superior spirits, with our mentors, asking them to support ourselves, fill us up with love, with wisdom, in order to guide us towards the right path of evolution, path of charity, path of progress. So be it. Amen. Okay. So you can see we have a bunch of people here. So welcome, my friends from Ireland, from Portugal, from United States, from Brazil. So good to have you all here from Sweden. Leah's from Sweden. Yes, good to have you here. So let's start our study today. Okay. So the item 5 of the Gospel according to Spiritism, we discuss the widow's myth. And what is the story, the widow's myth? Jesus was set near to the church and see how the people were giving the money. And he was just watching how people are giving the money to the church, to the recipients, they receive money. And then he spotted a widow, and she opened her wallet and she gave a, I don't know, cents coin. No, it's not a €2, $2, $1 coin. No, just cents coin. She just throw that. And then he said, well, he said that poor widow has cast in more than all they which have cast into the treasury. So what it does mean? Means that she gave more than anybody else on that day gave money. And the disposer said, okay, well, I think there's a mistake because I clearly see a lot of like 1 euro, 2 euros coins here, and she just gave me pennies, and you're telling me she gave more. Okay, so this is the passage. It's on Luke 21, 1 to 4, or Mark 12, 41 to 44. That's the passage in my words. Okay, when you read, you're going to read more properly. And let's discuss. The idea today is discuss about it. What's the message behind this? What's the teachings we have behind this? I'm not here in a position to teach anything. I'm just in a position to discuss with you, and I hope you take your assumptions as I will take my assumptions, okay? And the first question is to understand why Jesus gave more importance to this widow, let's say, donation. And the question is, what circumstance call his attention? It was the way she gave. It was the thoughts. Perhaps he can understand her thoughts at the time and say, okay, the intentions behind it was very good. And I would say to you, it's kind of a mix here, a mix of self-donation. It's a kind of disattachment from material values, and it was her intention. Let's see each point here. The intention is she wants to donate something. Okay? She wants. She was not obliged to give any donation. Nobody imposed her to do this or do that. No. Okay? She gave because she wants. Okay? The sentiment is when you do this because you want, you put a kind of love in this action. You put your energy in that action, energy of good, energy of tenderness. So you put all this intention with your action. Okay? And we said here this attachment. What is attachment from material things? Because let's say we don't know how much money she had in her wallet, but we can assume here she gave what she had. So she didn't say, oh, I will not give anything because I don't have a spare change. I don't give anything because I don't have like a euro coin, a 2 euro coin, a dollar, I don't have a dime here. I don't have a penny here. I don't have a quarter here. No, she just opened the wallet and grabbed the coin and gave. So she didn't think, oh, if I give everything I have, I will end up with nothing. And I don't have too much. If I give this, I will have nothing. So I cannot give anything. No, she decided to give. She was determined to give that money. Then we can say many reasons. Oh, I will give because I know I will be consoled. I trust 100% in God. I trust 100% in myself, and I know I'll be okay. She could have this thought. Other people say, "Oh, but she gave that because she wants to." Well, I'm saying this is my way to think. Jesus will not bother to say anything about her if she had in her heart the only feeling of, oh, I will do this, but God is gonna give me that. I will do this in exchange of that. No, she just gave the coin, and Jesus notes that. So for me, it means that she gave every single coin she had in her wallet. No, she gave that. Let's go to second question. And what's the lesson? What's the message behind this? The message here is when we gonna give something, we need to give this without an attachment. We needed to say, I will do this, I will help you, but you're gonna help me because you want, not because, oh, I'm gonna help him because I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Perhaps if I help him today, tomorrow when I need you, he's gonna help me. So you are expecting an exchange from the favor you are doing, either giving money or with material things. Doesn't matter. But you are doing this with the intention that one day, one time, that person will pay you back. I'm not saying here in terms of borrow money or borrow something. No, I'm saying here when you just open up your wallet and say, hey, for you. And you say, hey, for you for you is it's yours, and I don't care what you're gonna do with that, and I don't care what's gonna happen to me. What I want right now is to give you this, and I'm giving you the money. Because we can say, oh, I will not give you money to that guy because he gonna spend this money drinking, they're gonna doing bad things with buying drugs, all these things, they're gonna do this with the money. Yes, they could end up buying drugs, buying alcohol. Yes, they can do it for sure. But if they go and do it, it's not gonna be your problem. It's gonna be his or her problem. Because that person was on the street begging for money. He got it with the excuse of, I'm hungry, I need a shelter tonight, I need this, I need that, I am home, I need to feed my kids, whatever reason you're giving. But you got the money. And we are not discussing if you got everything you need, if you just got some of it. I'm saying people gave you money. Okay, so if they gave you this money, what are you gonna do with this money? Then this is something you need to be very careful, because is I got the money, I need to use the money in the same good way I received the money. If I got the money, but I will go to buy alcohol, to buy drugs, to spend this with no emergencies, no essential things. This is something I will acquire, and I will need to be responsible for this action. I need to be responsible for that. Oh, but I was in a situation begging there. They give. I don't care, because when you receive that money, you start to what's the word name, to give you some clarification what you're gonna do with that money. That's what you need to do. So if you are the one who, oh, I don't give money because they will buy drugs, they buy this, review your way of thinking. I'm not saying if you know already, oh, I give you money for this guy every day, almost I give money to this guy, and no, he goes next door and he buy drugs or he buy alcohols, so I don't give anymore. Okay, you know the situation, you know what you're talking about, but that person still needs charity, another type of charity. We started to talk about it last week, which is the moral charity. Today we will not talk about it, but next Tuesday we will discuss more in deep the differences, the nuances between material charity and moral charity. Okay, agreed? I hope you're okay, guys. So the point what I'm saying is we need to understand what you're gonna do. Oh, I know if I give money to him, he will end up buying this or that. The other day I gave, he did, okay, leave. In terms of material needs, that person needs moral support, which is different. Okay, okay. So I was watching TV. I don't know. It was recently, perhaps like 1 week, 2 weeks ago, and I saw an organization. They were giving food for some students in school. The family was, of course, it was a very poor region in Brazil. Um, the family was heavily hit by the COVID times. No work, no money, nothing to eat, nothing to eat. And mostly the parents send the kids to the school because not because they want the kids to get smart or the kids want to study. No, they send the kids to school because is the only time in that day their kids will have a meal to eat. Pay attention. They send the kids to the school not because oh they are future they need to go. Yes, it is the future, future it is, but they need to give you this money here to them because they will need to they will need you to be responsible for that. And you're saying, "Oh no, I don't give this." Well, perhaps they need to give to this, and this will open up um, opportunities for you to start a different type of charity, which is moral charity. We will discuss this next week. Okay? Okay. So, saying that, if I don't have money, let's say you, on your way, you walk to your job, and on your way to walk your job, that is a well-known beggar on the street, always asking for money, and always will give you like one coin, a quarter, $1. You always give some money, and you can say, okay, when is gonna be the full stop in this story here? Because I'm giving money for many years, and they are still asking. What's the end of the story? And I can say to you, yes, there are a lot of people interested in study what we are learning throughout the Spiritist lessons, especially what we have in the Chico Xavier books, the Valdo books, which is gonna help us to make that person who are begging on the street have that feeling of, oh, I am, someone finally sees me. And the only thing it is just look in their eyes and say, hey, how are you? Here's your coin. Or, sorry, I don't have any coin here. Is there any other way I can help you with? Sometimes you're going to say, no, I don't need anything. I'm okay. Thank you. Sometimes, oh, yes. I don't know. I need this and that medicines. If you can give this to me, you just go to the pharmacy, buy the medicine, and you give to them. Of course, they're going to give you the prescription. They just don't buy because they don't have money. So all these need to be studied and analyzed. Every moment is a moment of doing good. It's some advice you give for someone in a better way. It is an attitude of yours, which is, wow, wonderful attitude. I love it. It is a advice you are giving to someone. So it all only depends of you, how you understand like this. Perhaps if that widow woman, when she opened her wallet, she didn't find a coin. What is she gonna do? She might turn back and go back home, or she would find the sorry, find the people who are then say, hey, I want to do this. So it's up to you, my friends. Give or not. It's up to the receiver. Apply this money received from you in a constructive and better way. So it's two actions, two different responsibilities. So far, so good. Hope you're okay, guys. Let's see what we have more. Oh, Stevan, but I don't have money, I don't have time, but I want to do something. I don't know what I need to do. Well, now we are talking about we are almost in 2021, so we can say, of course, you have a time. The time, let's say, between you arrive home, relax, have your shower, you have your dinner. So between dinner and the time you go to bed, what do you do? So you have time. And perhaps this lack of time, it is not it is not um, doing correctly. It's up to you. It's you gonna decide what to do. Hmm? So the point I want to reach here is we have to have in front of us on our attitudes good things, good deeds. Doesn't matter if you just give a smile, sometimes just give what I can help you with. Sometimes is, oh, I'm so sorry. Sometimes could be, I don't know, uh, I don't have time for this. But you have the internet. Why do not donate like 15 minutes of your time before you're going to bed and make a kind of live like this? Explaining. Take a topic, explain. Perhaps I don't know, you're very good cooker. Bake something, cook something, and give to them. So the options are endless, but we will do nothing if we are not determined in doing this. And this is what calls Jesus' attention, because the woman put in her mind, I will give money to the church, even though I will not have money to buy my breakfast, my lunch, or my dinner, because I trust in God and I know I'll be okay. See the difference. See how tricky it is, all of this. So let's see what's more here. We say here, you are in this situation today. You are in a very good situation, but let's say we don't know tomorrow what's going to happen. But you are change opposite. You are in a situation of begging for something. You can ask for money, yes, but just money. What about the opportunities? What about the new challenges? What about the new life you may have? It's up to you. You can pray. Oh, please, God, may the next guy who's coming there, he give me a good money here because I'm so hungry. I need to eat. So it's up to you. It's up to you what you're gonna do. The same way, who is giving the money, say, oh, please guide me in order to help those who are really, really in need of something. Okay? Let me see more here. But let's say you are, like we said in our last example here, you are in the situation of begging for someone attention, someone money, someone comfortable words, someone kindness, because can take me to the restaurant and buy everything. So a lot of things. For those who are receiving, it is right then to come and say thank you. What do you think? Of course, yes. Huh? It is yes. Okay? It is yes. You don't have to look for more trouble. But if you have begging for money, you got your money, remember to think about it and use it wisely. Use it very, very wisely. Many things has changed. Many things gonna change. But it's up to you and up to me how we're gonna apply it. I can close my eyes here and thinking about Paris, for example. Let's ride in Paris. So my thoughts is guiding me. When you think, thank you. Let's say perhaps you just slept and you slept with your cup in your hands, and when you wake up, there are a bunch of coins there. We need to say thank you. It's not the person's obligation, but you need to say thank you. Everything in our life, in this incarnation here, it is not a necessary thing. So, what more? So, we needed to be careful with this, because it's up to us how the feelings we're going to have with that. I think here I kind of started to answer, but the really true question here is what the attitude should, what attitude I shall have. my opinion, it's to say thank you. Second thing is be honest with you. Are you enjoying being like this, in this position of begging, asking attention from that person, from those people who are passing by on the streets? Perhaps it's not a comfortable situation for you, or perhaps you are okay. If you are okay, what we can do for you? Let's play. If you're saying, um, I forgot what I'm gonna say. Uh, but let's say you will need that. But what are you gonna do? Life, it's full of opportunities. And everything here in life, there is an end. If you're rich, that is going to end for this. If you're poor, that is going to end for this. If you're unhealthy, that is going to end for that. If you're suffering, that is going to end for that, and so on. So it's up to you what you're going to do. And we need to be grateful for everything. We need to. We have to. This is our goals. This is the attitudes we must have. And the attitude, it's, I'm not saying when you give money, you don't need to have any feelings for that. I'm saying here is in terms of peace of mind. I helped my friend. I helped him. I helped her. I know people, instead of give money, they just invite the person for a brunch, for a buy a lunch. And again, going back to that story I was watching on TV, I jumped in another. I forgot that, but this is more or less what we have here. So this couple, they were working in this association to stop the starvation in that region, and that day they gave, and the people and the parents sent the kids to the school, because in the school we only have like the only meal for the entire day they're gonna have is the meal when they go to school. So this boy, he was in the school, and it arrived the break time, the lunch time, and they gave the food for them. And all the food they put like in kind of containers. And then one of the teachers notes that the boy got his container, but he hid it. And the teacher came to him, say, "Hey, my friend, but you're going to take this food. Why you're not eating while your colleagues are eating? What happening here? Why you're holding this? And the kid said to the mom, to the teacher, I I am hungry. Yes, I am. But it's not fair. I eat food and my mom, my dad, my little brothers do not have anything to eat. It's unfair. I'm eating and they don't eat. So what I'm gonna do is take this container to my house as a family. We're gonna share it. This is very, very serious. Very serious. See the intention behind this boy. He was hungry, yes, but he didn't eat. He preferred save to share with the family. What's the value behind this? He was grateful for the organization give money, give food for him. He was grateful for that. But he was exceptional when he said, there are some people in my home who needs it as well. And I'm going to share with them. It's beautiful, isn't it? And sad. Beautiful that the attitude of the boy, but it's really, really, really sad for us. It's really sad for us. We are almost 2022 and we are still seeing people dying for starvation, dying for simple diseases, people without hope, people without targets in life, people without patience. So, what we need to do, what we need to prove to ourselves, we need to give like this widow gave with our love. Doesn't matter if I have like 1 million in my bank account, but even though I'm giving like $1, but this $1, this €1, it's full of love, full of good intentions, without interest hidden behind this action. Interest I'm saying is, okay, I'm gonna help him because he gonna do this favor for me. There is nothing. You just need to give and full stop. What they gonna do with the money? It's another story. Oh, but still, I don't have money. Look at the eyes that person and say, what can I help you with? What do you need? What do you want from me? God knows what you need. And in our prayers, I would say 90% of our prayers is material things. I need money to this, I need to buy that, I deserve a new car. God knows what we need. only asking him to have health in order to achieve what we want for ourselves. But what we do, again, I said it last week, we love to do charity and take a selfie doing this. What's the intentions when you're doing that selfie? To show people you are generous, to show people you are working this whatever. I don't even know what to say. But what's the real feeling behind it? And apply this. Is someone asking you for help? Is someone asking you for advice? It's up to you how you're gonna help. It's up to you how you're gonna deal with this. What the person gonna do after you give what they need is not a problem. Not a problem. It's their problem. Okay? Happy days. Let me see if I didn't forget anything. No, I think I said everything. And it's a good time because I still have like 10 minutes. Let me know if you have any questions. Please let me know if you agree or disagree with what I said today. As I said today, I'm not here in a position to teach anything. I'm in a position to exchange knowledge, exchange opinions. And based in your opinion, what you heard here, what you're gonna read here in this gospel, you end up with your own idea. That's the value here. Okay, that's the value here. So, and for the first talk in 2022, next Tuesday, we start with item 9 of the chapter 13, which is material charity and moral charity. Okay? We already said a lot of things about it here, but it's good to, since Kardec dedicated a chapter for this topic, it's important to read and give some comments, see how these can complement everything we said about it here. But we need to focus our efforts in order to help the people next to us. We don't know our neighbor's name. We use here the example of the ones who are begging on the street, but sometimes we can see beggars, rich beggars, empty hearts, empty minds. Pay attention with these guys as well. Okay? Happy days? Good. That's all for today, my friends. We will have our last live of the year next Thursday, same time, 7:15. Tomorrow at 9 o'clock p.m., London time, we will have a spiritual light show, which is very good topic. And that's it. Let's do our final prayer. So I want to thank God for this opportunity to be here, our mentors of Kardec Radio, for the opportunity to be here. And we ask you to help us to understand the action of giving without any interest or benefit. Thank you for our life. Thank you for everything we have received. So be it. Amen. Don, you're here, my friend. Good talk, amigo. It's snowing here in Chicago area. Yeah, my friend. Yeah, tough times coming. Nade, thank you, Nade. Yes, Nade, good reminder. Yes. In 23 minutes, we will have our healing. So our healing, it's 8:30. What do you need to do to be in the healing, the virtual healing? Just access our web page, YouTube page. Just go to our YouTube page, 8:30. We will have our virtual healing. It's 15 minutes, very, very quickly, but intense. Intense of love, intense of good vibrations to everyone. Just go there, and our healing team will be ready to support you. If you want to give some names for vibrations, all this, go to our Facebook page, and then you will find a link. So this link is going to send you to a form. Only you have access. You can put the name and all the details. Those names will go directly to our healing team. They are the only ones who will have access to that, and no names will be disclosed. Okay, no names. They will not say any name. Okay. So thank you, Isabelle from Brazil. Thank you, my dear. Hope you're okay over there. I hope it's hot and sunny. Meanwhile, for us here in the North Hemisphere, we are cold and freezing. Okay? So, for those who will not be able to join next Thursday, I wish you a happy new year. Stay still, stay strong, stay safe, and it was a pleasure be all this year with you guys. Okay, I hope more years to come, and we will keep doing our job here. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. I'll see you tomorrow with Spiritual Light, Thursday with life, and today with the healing. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.